Okay, continuing on with the NXT, we get NXT Vengeance Day. Finally, NXT back on actual pay-per-view. Not, one of those just Florida shows. So this is good. The crowd is hot. The arena looks filled. Let's get to it. We get the best match of the show, which is the first match of the show. This match was fucking great. It was Wesley versus Dijack. North American title on the line. Lee pretends he's going to give up the match. Dijack is basically telling him, lay the fuck down and give me the title. So he goes to fake it, but he ends up faking out Dijack. Death Valley driver on the floor by Dijack. That was nice. Nice suplex toss. Time to fly. Super kick into the back of the head, and then Lee actually hits a deadlift German on Dijack. Like I said, this match is picking up. Big back body drop on the apron by Wesley. And then a freaking Sasuke special dive onto Dijack with a Poison Rana by Wesley. And then it's a beautiful, nice cradle, like brain buster. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Wesley's picking up Dijack like he's nothing. Dijack gets pissed. Sit out running chokeslam by Dijack for a near fall. Dijack gets a deep crossface chicken wing in. This is his new gimmick. Lee will not let basically the ref is trying to end it, but Lee is not letting it happen. A bunch of super kicks and a big flying knee. Dijack's just laughing it off and then hits a nasty running Yakuza kick for a near fall. Takes Lee's head off of a clothesline and Lee is still kicking out. Dijack goes for the awesome bomb. Lee turns it into a freaking hurricanrana from the top rope and then hits the spiral tap and Dijack kicks out. I got a heart attack. No one should ever kick out of the fucking spiral tap. Oh my god. Dijack traps Lee's leg in a chair with a broom. Basically, yeah, he traps him in there. Hits a moonsault to the outside. Tony D and Stacks save Wesley from that. That was going to be fucking crazy. Cartwheel Pele kick for the win. Great match. I really wanted Dijack to win, but at least he didn't lose like cleanly. So the pay-per-view peaked right there. Please go watch this match. So good. Kiana James and Phelan Henley versus Caden Carter and Casey Kentaro, NXT Women's Tag Team titles. This match ended in about 2 seconds, and I wasn't a fan of it. James did the RVD shoulder block, the shoulder block into the backflip into another one. Running face wash by Caden. Double springboard neck breaker by Fenley. That was really cool. And then a combo Michinoku driver by Felony James. Caden hits a cutter on James on the outside. Katana with a super top hurricane on Finley. Or Fenley, whatever the fuck. But Katana James ends up cheating Kiana. Kiana James ends up cheating with a roll-up and new tag champs. Like I said, this ended way too fast and fucking... The girls were tag team champs for a while. I feel like they just kind of dropped them out of nowhere. The crowd was not happy. 2 out of 3 falls match. Carmelo Hayes versus Apollo Crews. It was a good match, but I feel like it never kicked it into that next gear. I feel like a lot of that happens to Apollo Crews. Like, he has really good, solid matches. They just never go to that next gear. Melo always has awesome entrances. Melo is trying to wear Crews down. Melo slaps Crews twice, and then Crews gets him back. Kind of reminds me of that slap he gave Andrade. Crews catches Melo midair with a wheelbarrow German for a near fall. That was cool. Moonsault on the floor, basically a flat moonsault on the floor on Melo. Crews with the triple German suplex, then a deadlift superplex from the apron to the fucking floor. We get a gourd buster cutter by Melo for a near fall. Love that move. Crews ends up tapping out to the crossface. First fall goes to Melo. 3 more German suplexes by Crews. A reverse draping leg drop by Melo. Crews has a nice blockbuster DDT. What the fuck? I did not see him coming with that one. Crews with a jumping knee into an angle slam for another near fall. He's trying to get anything to get a quick win over Melo. Melo with a code breaker. Crews with a pop-up Death Valley driver. He did exactly how Shingo does it. That was really cool. Trick finally gets involved into the match and takes off the turnbuckle pad. Crews uses a hard Irish whip on the buckle. And then Commander Aziz comes out, takes out Trick Williams. And I'm like, but he looks like he's rocking his old look when he was Babatunde. So he takes out Trick. Melo is getting distracted. But he ends up basically distracting Apollo Crews. But Melo wins it with a fucking, he hits his leg drop from the top rope. And then after that, Commander Aziz gets up Cruz, and it looks like he's about to help him, but he ends up actually betraying him. So it looks like we're going to get a story explaining, when he was being used when he was on the Black Panther, basically. So that should be cool. Gives Melo 2 straight wins on pay-per-view, so cool. Hits a choke bomb on a chair, too. New Day versus Chase U versus Pretty Deadly versus Gallus. This was the second best match on the show. I did not have high hopes for this match, but it was really fun. 4-way for the NXT tag titles. We pretty much knew they only put the tag titles on New Day just to give the pay-per-view a big little pop here, you know what I mean? Freaking hate when they do the 4-way, but only 2 people are allowed in. So dumb. Pretty Deadly wants to stop getting chopped. They're getting chopped by everybody. Woods with the Eat Honda outfit and the 100-hand slaps on Mark Coffey. That was funny. Kofi with a boom drop on 3 guys and then the SOS for a near fall. Double team gutbuster by Pretty Deadly. New Day hits their finisher, but everyone breaks it up. Kofi ends up trust diving on everybody. Chase hits a superplex to Wilson on everybody on the outside. That looked awesome. Pretty Deadly ends up fixing the announce table because Mark Coffey breaks the announce table, but they end up like, no one's using it. That was pretty funny. I've never seen that before. Duke Hudson is going crazy. This man has a good hot tag, bro. He's going crazy in this match. Hits a Shawn Michaels full comeback. Goes for the sweet chin music. Duke gets put through the announce table with a double rock bottom by Gallus. Chase U fucking really won the fans over after this. After getting booed most of the match, even though this is his hometown. Wolfgang with the Swanton Bomb on Chase. Freaking Kofi with the trust dive again, but gets caught by Pretty Deadly, and they pretty much hit spilled milk on the outside. That's their, basically, it's the heart attack, it looks like. Gallus hit their finish on Woods, new tag team champ. So they come back on the show before, and they win right away. So good stuff. I had a higher hopes for this match, but I thought it was mid. Roxanne versus JC Jane versus Gigi Dolan. 3-way for the NXT Women's title. Gigi and Jane are not working well together. They keep screwing each other. Jane stops Gigi from winning multiple times. They start going at it, slap to slap. Roxanne with a Russian leg sweep DDT combo on both of them. JC with a double cannonball on both of them. Freaking V-trigger to Roxanne. Basically shots out to Mandy. Or, Kenny Omega, whatever. Double super kick to Roxanne. And then both Gigi and JC headbutt each other. The tables are in. We get pop rocks on the outside to Gigi. Then Gigi gets put through a table, and then Roxanne hits the pop rocks from the top for the win. Like I said, I feel like this match could have, I don't know, it was just the flow of it wasn't very well. Main event time, Steel Cage, NXT World Title. I'm telling you, the fucking opener took the soul out of me, man. Braun Baker versus Grayson Waller. Waller attacks Braun on his entrance before the match starts. Braun smashes Waller's face with the door. Waller with a tornado DDT on the outside, on the inside. Top rope bulldog by Braun. Braun goes for the spear, but then rams himself to the cage wall. The fucking beautiful throwback unprettier. Such a sick move, and I'd never seen that by Grayson Waller. Frankensteiner by Braun off the top rope. Jumping knee by Waller, and then the baller elbow, which he calls. Waller traps Braun, and starts whooping his ass on the ropes. Braun gorilla press tosses freaking Waller into the cage wall. Low blow by Waller. Rolling Thunder Stunner, but Braun kicks out. I didn't like that. I feel like that move is so dope looking that nobody should be kicked out of it. Waller's trying to jump off the top. We get a superplex by Braun off the top of the cage. Spear picks him up and starts talking shit. Basically, you had no fucking chance. Spears him again. And done. Yeah, I thought this match sadly has suffered from the crowd not being super into it, but I thought it was a really fun match. Fun pay-per-view overall. Like I said, it's so good to see them not in Florida for once. They were in fucking Charlotte country. So that was fun.